Alright, so lastly, we are going to talk about the OP skill for the long range build. So there are a total of 7, so that's actually a lot. And of the 7 of them, let's actually talk about the first one being the injection OP. So same thing as EX, we do have that for the OP as well. And the one that is applicable is going to be this one and this one here. So let's kind of see what kind of option we actually have. We actually have a lot. There's just some that I upgrade them, right? Let's actually use we can use the rocket launcher, actually don't really matter. And the other one we are going to use is let's actually use this one, the 350 gun launcher. So it doesn't really matter. So these are all just going to be injection, so they should work, right? So how are we gonna be testing this? So our benchmarking to kind of verify that they work is we are going to be using 2 different sets of range weapon. So one of them is going to have no abilities, and then the other one will have the applicable abilities. So you guys can see the overall percentage. They're not anywhere that's, you know, the 30% level, or excuse me, the level 30, which means they will be getting that 10%. Even though they're getting, you know, a sizable increase, that should work for testing purposes of things. So let's actually do this first, and then we shall see. Make sure that we are getting the best testing possible. Let's actually turn up the gauge, because usually if we have infinite gauge, it tends to mess things up. So rocket launcher, so we should be able to launch multiple of that, 29k right there. And then we have the 350 gun launcher. All right, I'm just gonna be a little bit closer just because I don't know if that, oh, that's it. And that's the injection OP. So these are these, you can't even fire multiple rounds, and they're called injection. So okay, nope, it actually went up. So to my skepticism, you know, we actually proven that. Okay. And then we have the gun launcher. Let's kind of see. This one did not, or did it? Was it 34? And then it went to 37. I wasn't looking because I was looking at the gauge. So maybe it was. So if you guys are watching, paying close attention, you guys probably will see that. But all right, let's move on to the other categories then. The next one to talk about is going to be Barrage OP. So there's going to be, this one is a barrage, this one is a barrage, and this one, and this one. So I have tested out this one. This one looks like it could be a barrage, but to my surprise, this one actually does not belong to anything. That's unfortunate, but let's kind of take a look at the overall roster and see what we have. Yes, you can see I did equip it to try things out, but it did not work. So for barrage, we actually have a lot. You can see the icon wise, it's pretty much evident that they are. And you can just kind of see the list. It goes on and on and on and on, right? I think we have pretty much everything, right? Yeah, we got everything. So I'm just gonna equip 4 that to my likings, and we are gonna hop in. So first up, we have the claw beam cannon. So this one is from the Prusago chest breaker, and you can just hold it down, and then it's gonna take a minute to actually fire off everything, but 40k right there and 10 hits in total. Up next, we have the diffuse beam cannon from the TR1 Hazo. So let's take a look at this one. All right, this one is 56 hits and 26k. I actually do love this one because this one actually shred the enemy really good, and you can ground break them right away with that. So definitely one of my top pick if you ask me what to really use. That's a really good one. Better short range, obviously, so you do have to be up close and personal. Up next, we have the beam cannon from Scramble Gundam. So let's kind of see. Oh, so this one is pretty much like the Prusago chest breaker one. So another 40k right there. So this one, you spit out a lot of attack in succession right there. And then lastly, we have the composite arm shield system, the beam cannon. So that one is from your Providence left arm, depending on how you look at it. Same thing, but this one is a little bit burstier. 40k as well. Okay, so a few of them are actually the same damage output, so we can actually skip a few of them. So this one is 42. It's pretty nice. And we have the diffuse beam cannon. Let's see. This one should hit for a lot. No, it's not a lot. It's only up by 1,000. That's kind of embarrassing right there. And then this one, the Scramble beam cannon should be the same. Yeah, no, it's actually more. What the heck? What the heck? Why is it that much? Alright, this one. I'm just gonna test out all of them now. I'm kind of afraid they're different. No, what? Okay, this one is actually just a teeny tiny bit more. Sure. Up next, we have the Vulcan OP. So Vulcan are gonna be these 4. So one of them is the 8 rounds, and then there's the other one that's the 6 rounds, and there's this one that seems like the machine gun, and this one I don't know what that is. Is that? Oh, that's the Gatling gun from whatchamacallit. That's the same icon that they have for the Golf custom or something like that. But anyways, in terms of option wise, we have a lot, so I'm just gonna pick something on my likings from the head part, torso part, and then we're gonna hop right in. So this one is this one is actually from Barrage 6 form, and these are the other ones, so they're more Gatling oriented in a way. Yeah, so most of them are Gatling oriented. Vulcans, I do want to make a build up that maybe sometime soon, because back in the good old Gundam Breaker mobile days, I tried to clear multi-mission with only Vulcans, and that's a fun build, so I probably do want to kind of recreate that sometime soon. I don't know. We'll probably plan on that. Okay, that's less actually. Hold up. Did I miss a shot or something? Let me see. I feel like I whipped a shot somewhere. I just want to confirm real quick. No, I didn't. This is accurate. And then lastly, we have the Gatling cannon. Let's go. Okay, 21k right there, pretty good. Now let's kind of see what kind of damage you're doing. Still not the best, so I am a little bit skeptical if I were to use this in actual new type quests. This probably won't be as good, I feel like, but if we can shred them, I think it should be fine, even though we are not doing like any good damage overall. And then let's see this one. Okay, but if I were to make a build like that, I might have to go like ultra cooldown on OP, because like we have to keep using them. That's the thing, because they're low power. So I mean, like I gotta keep using it to shred them down so I can ground break them essentially, right? But there you guys go. They're not nearly as strong as the other counterparts, but sure. Up next, we have the throw. So to many people's surprise, the boomerangs, they're actually categorized as the throw as well. So they are going to scale up from the range attack, unfortunately. So supposedly we should be able to do a decent amount of damage now that we do have the range stuff going on. So let's just do this real quick and let's hop in. All right, let me kind of see what kind of damage we can do now. Let's see. Only 3k. Only 3k, you say, huh? And then we have the the beam javelin throw. Okay, it's not bad. Yeah, I feel like the boomerang stuff, I'm probably not even going to be touching them because of the fact that they scale weirdly like that. It's not something I do want to use, and they're not even that much of an increase, unfortunately. Up next, we have guided missile. So guided missile is gonna be this one, this one, this one, and this one. So yeah, this one obviously seems like it is, but there's some in here, like especially when we go down to these over here. These are even guided. I can't see why they would be. I don't know, but they are. So let's get them on, and let's actually use, I don't have I don't have these double-sided one fully maxed out, so I would like to use that one, but we can use this one actually. Okay, let's kind of see how they do. Yeah, clearly guided missile, because you guys can see that it kind of locks into the target. Multiple, there's only one unfortunately, but it's trying to search for this one. Does not have that, but oh my gosh, that's a lot. 51 hits count. That's actually good for depending on the type of build that you want to build. That's crazy. Yeah, this one has that extra bracket on top of that, so yep. And then lastly, we have the 6 tube missile pods. Okay. So far the tribe delay looks pretty good. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, you guys can see it curves, so obviously it gives you the impression that it is a guided missile in a way. And we have the tri-blade. Let's see. Yeah, clearly it is a guided missile. And dude, that is a lot of attacks. What the heck? That's pretty nice. And we have the actual guided missile now from the 6-2 missile pods. Let's see. This one does not seems like it. No. Sorry, my bad. That was the large missile launcher from GM3. And let's try this one out. Yep, clearly guided missile. It looks like it. It fired just like it. And now we get to the trap. I don't know why they decided to make something called the trap OP, but sure. So it's gonna be this one. So these two, and then there is this one here. One of them is from the shield, so unfortunately we do have to equip that from the shield. So let's get this one on, and then I'll grab the other one. First up, we have the self-destruct. So let's kind of see. So I assume you have to be up close and personal with that. What? Hello? Dude, that's a lot of damage. 388k. But I assume if we turn off the gauge, I think we take full damage, right? Huh. It does not emulate it on here, but that's pretty sweet actually. Okay, let me get this back on. And then we have the dummy shell. The dummy shell, it fires like this. So if your enemy does not walk into that, you're not gonna get that up. So for our testing purpose, I'm just going to launch it up close like this. 51k, okay. And then lastly, we have the mine. So let's gonna see how it functions first. And I assume it's gonna explode once it turns really red. No, it does not. So again, I'm just gonna do this up close. And 51k again. Alright, self-destruct is about to hit like a truck now. Let's see. 417, huh? That is a lot of damage. Like, we can still juice that up, but okay. I mean, you activate my trap right there then, I guess. Alright, see this real quick. So 55k. And I assume the mine should be the same as well. So let's get that in as well. Yeah, same thing as well. And now this brings us to the last OP for the long range build. We have something called the support OP. So these are essentially flashes, right? Some of them has the flashes. I'm probably gonna equip a few. I'm not really entirely sure what all of them does. So I'm just going to equip a few of them, and we can kind of test things out. Let's see what the support is about. I mean, it still does damage, but why is it being called a support? I don't know. What happened right there? Okay, that did nothing. 101. Sure. What about this one? Oh, it's another stun right there. What about this? 3k, right? Yes, 3k right there. And I feel like even when we do increase these, it's not going to be as effective. Like, alright, let's kind of see. I'm not going to have any high expectation for any of these. I feel like, yeah, it's just 101, and then this one roughly about the same. So yeah, support OP, I don't really know why you would be using that, but sure. Hey guys, and there you have it. So those are all of the 7 OP that are applicable to the long range build specifically, and yeah, a lot of them are actually pretty fun, and a lot of them are pretty generic in a way that you can just kind of mix and match without any problem. If you do not want to use multiple OP abilities within the same specific range weapon, that's definitely fine, because you guys can probably use something else. But there you guys have it, and I'll be catching you guys on the next one.